Welcome, I'm Bev Adams. I own an independent paper crafting business showcasing products from Stampin' Up. I made this cute little easy shaker card with products from Stampin' Up. I sell these products and also a few items to make crafting more convenient. I have the free detailed directions for this project on my website. You'll be able to click the links for the products that you would like to be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up. You'll see where to find all of that at the end of this video, so don't worry about taking notes. It's time to put stamps, ink, and paper together. The stamp set I'm using is Oval Occasions. My ink is Memento Black and Just Jade, and I have the Just Jade and Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends. I'll be using my bone folder. I'll also be using the double oval punch, and you can get these two together as a bundle and save yourself 10%. I have Very Vanilla. My directions say the thick Very Vanilla, but either one will work. We'll be double layering things. You need a scrap of Very Vanilla that's big enough for the punch. I have a clear medium envelope. I have a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of Very Vanilla for the inside layer. I have 3 3/4 by 5. This designer series paper is from the Fine Art Floral. Just gorgeous. I have a piece of Rococo Rose that's 4 by 5 1/4. My card base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, and an envelope. I also have the sequins for everything. These are wonderful sequins. To be honest with you, sequins are not my favorite embellishment, but I like these because A, they come in lots of colors. You get all 4 colors. They don't have those tiny holes in them, and I like that. The one thing I don't like about them is they come in a box that has these compartments for all the different colors, and these tend to stick together with a lot of static, and so I have put them in little Altoid boxes. This helps me to get them out in separate colors, but they still do have static. I just used the green colors for my sample card, but I think I'm going to add some of this silver and gold to this card. I also have some of the gold rimmed ribbon, just gorgeous. So let's get started. There are 2 stamps with these flowers and vines. I'm using both of them, and there's also a teeny tiny little 4-leaf clover, easy to miss. So I'm stamping the So Lucky to Know You, and I think I'm going to go this way just to make sure that I've got room around there. And I'm going to use the flowers without the greeting on my envelope, and also the layer that's going inside the card. And I'm going to go ahead and color, and frankly I don't remember whether I used the light or the dark, and I think I might have used the dark on my sample. I'm using the light right now. This inside layer is there mainly because the Stampin' Blends do tend to go through the paper, and so I didn't want that to show. On the envelope it will go through, but it will be going through to the inside of the envelope, and I don't think anybody will see that. And I'm going to use the bullet tip for the leaves. I'm leaving the inside of that flower without coloring. You could color it yellow if you'd like. And I'm using the Just Jade ink to stamp the 4-leaf clover. And I'm stamping it kind of next to the 2. And we'll punch this out. I'm going to adhere the inside to the inside of the card. As I said, we don't want that to show on the back of the card, so thus this layer. And we'll adhere the Rococo Rose to the card front. And for the shaker part, this is an easy shaker. You just put the Designer Series paper in there. And then you want to kind of open it up and put your sequins in this front section. And you really just need a pinch. And we'll do a pinch of the gold and silver. And try and get that last one off with the static. And the goal is to keep all of these sequins in the front. And then we want to fold this tight. And you want to use the bone folder to get a good crease on that. And remove the adhesive backing and fold this tight. Again, a good crease. And that's all there is for the shaker part. Going to tie the ribbon. I guessed, I put 16 inches for the ribbon on here. To be honest with you, I don't even know what this is. What I do is I kind of imagine that bow and the tail. And I do want this ribbon on the right side, so I've got it over to the right. And hold it fairly tight. I've got my third hand. It's just an alligator clip from the electrical department of the hardware store. And with that holding your bow, you don't have to worry about borrowing somebody's finger. And just tie a pretty bow. And this one is a fairly pretty bow. Good job for me, especially on camera. And then just trim those ribbons. And we're going to adhere this to the card front. It's very difficult to put the adhesive on the clear envelopes. So I'm putting my adhesive on the cardstock and I'm staying away from the edge. I need to leave about 1/8 of an inch border on there. And I'm putting some in the middle just to be sure it doesn't come unstuck. And then just adding this piece with dimensionals. And that's it, an easy shaker card. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Here is the web address for this project where you'll find the free detailed directions and links for the products I used. Just click the links and you'll be taken to my online store at Stampin' Up! Also on my website, you'll find a shop button. Under shop, you'll find products from Bev, shopping strategies, frequent shopper points, a link to my online store at Stampin' Up! When you click products from Bev, you'll find information about sharing my current products notebook in Evernote and taggers. I started making taggers when all of those layering shapes came out, and it was so hard for me to figure out which one I used and how to tell somebody else which one I used. So I made taggers. Each tagger has the name of the dies, the item number, how many in the set, and each tagger has the size of that shape. I also sell my cardstock sampler, fine tip glue pen replacement tips, and large and small reclosable bags that I use for designer series paper, both the 6x6 and the 12x12. And I have a link for my friend's bow maker. Under inspiration, you can scroll my projects, look at the latest post, find out about the basics, which I've designed especially for new stampers, and techie tips. Under getting organized, you'll find links to stamp case slips, product labels, large labels, case inserts, ink refill cases, lots of coloring tools, a stamp pad storage solution for practically no money, catalog tabs, a quick reference, and a wish list with the catalog index, directions for my basic toolkit to go and my compact desktop toolbox. I have so many people looking for my Evernote current products notebook that I have a new tab just for that. You can find out how to share my searchable catalog. You can go to SIP Together and you can find out how to join my team so that you can either save money or make money. Thank you for stopping by. Talk to you soon.